Hey everyone, welcome back to Film Read. We're back with another amazing video for you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any updates. Alrighty, so today our video is going to be about the most entertaining guests in Joe Rogan's show. What show is that? Well, for those who don't know, Joe Rogan is a well-known comedian and is quite famous for his podcasts. Many celebrities from different walks of life have attended the show and have told many interesting stories and have had mind-boggling conversations. In today's video, we're going to tell you guys about the most interesting guests that have attended that show. Has Mike Tyson never tasted coffee? Is Neil deGrasse Tyson an atheist? The Home Alone star Macaulay Culkin turned down a part in The Big Bang Theory. This and so much more in today's video. Our first guest is the controversial media personality Ben Shapiro. Yep, most people don't like him, but that didn't stop Joe from inviting him to the show. Ben and Joe managed to have a civilized discussion about many sensitive topics. From gay marriage to marijuana usage legalization, all topics were discussed, and Ben Shapiro claimed to be kind of a person who puts facts before emotions. Well, due to these facts, Ben has often been the target of many Twitter trolls. All in all, it was quite a pleasant and interesting interview done. Next on our list is the guest from Joe's own field. He invited another comedian and his friend, Bill Burr. And oh boy, the guy is quite the literal definition of reckless. Burr managed to touch many sensitive topics and highlighted many wrongdoings of society in a lighter mood. Of course, there were moments of utter insanity since both of them are comedians and it's kinda hard for them to stay serious for too long. Bill also took quite a reckless jab by mentioning how the president spent $4 out of $5 million on thigh highs. Well, damn. Besides comedians and journalists, Joe also invited the famous astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson. During the podcast, Tyson managed to blow Joe's mind continuously by touching so many different topics, whether it's infinity or space or time or Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Neil deGrasse Tyson managed to beautifully struck chords of different topics and gave the episode a perfect rhythm. He also mentioned how he probably is the literal definition of an atheist, but is he actually an atheist? Of course, Joe was quite invested in the entire conversation, and honestly, who wouldn't be? Get ready to be shocked, because the next guest on our list is the one and only boxing legend, Mike Tyson. Yup, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson also attended Joe's show, and it will not be wrong to say that it was one of the most amazing episodes of the entire podcast. Tyson told many interesting stories from his life, as expected. Did you guys know that the former boxer never had a single drop of caffeine his entire life? Like not even a sip of coffee or tea. How is that even possible? But then again, we're talking about Mike Tyson. It kind of makes sense. He also mentioned how his mom used to give him drugs. Yep, actual drugs to put him to sleep. Well, I don't think moms these days should use this technique. Not every kid turns out to be like Mike Tyson. Some just get hooked to drugs and end up miserable. The interesting thing about Mike was that he was quite honest and didn't hesitate about anything regarding his life. Whether it was drug usage or giving his Rolls Royce as a bribe, yep, he did that too. Laughing heartedly, he told us the story about how he has give his Rolls Royce as a bribe so that the cop didn't arrest him. Apparently, he was more worried about his mom and wife's reactions than the luxurious car. Last but not least, the Home Alone star Macaulay Culkin. He was also invited at the podcast after being referred by Kevin Hart, and needless to say, it was one hell of an episode. Did you guys know that the famous Home Alone star was also offered a role in the famous sitcom The Big Bang Theory? Yup, he was, and he turned it down as well. According to him, he would have been $100,000 richer, but doing the show would have crushed him under the weight of guilt. Joe, being Joe, also praised how normal he looked, to which he laughed and said that he's gotten used to people being surprised at how normal he looks, despite of his crazy childhood. Even though we're done with our list, we cannot refrain ourselves from mentioning Elon Musk, who was seen smoking a blunt while meeting the President of the United States. Yep, he smoked in front of the big guy. He also enlightened Joe with many interesting facts about artificial intelligence, his upcoming plans, and other stuff. Which guest was your favorite? We'd love to know your opinion in the comments section. Anyways, that's all for today's video. We hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you soon in the next one.